continue to say we don't know that you're driving and you don't know what happened to your car, we're going to do DNA tests and all sorts of other things to the car.
Who, the son of a county sheriff, because he arrested my kid on a false warrant?
The warrant's right there.
Hello guys, today will be an experimental video with a lot of voiceover, so please share in the comments if you like this format. And before we start, as is tradition, please support me with your likes and subscriptions, and let's get started.
Look at him, your best friend. No, there he is. John, he was reaching for his gun. Hey, he's security here.
And we begin today with a video of sheriff's deputies attacking a security guard who was seriously injured. Judging from this video, the deputy threatened this man with a gun, and afterwards you can see the punch that was thrown to his left. Of course, I will have to censor the video, but I will add a link to the original in the pinned comment.
Watch out! They're a gang!
The deputy then draws his gun again and points it in the direction of the crowd. The 90-second clip was posted on Twitter by Cerise Castle, an investigative journalist based in Los Angeles.
Don't resist, Blake. No. Come on. Do what you gotta do, Blake. Come on. Please, Blake, no. No, Blake. I swear. No, Blake. Blake, don't fight back. No, Blake. Just go. Blake, no. Just let him. No, Blake, do not let him go, Blake. He did nothing. He did nothing. He was walking with me. He did nothing. Blake, do not let them do anything, Blake. Blake, let them take you, bro. I'm about to call your mom, Blake, okay?
Hey, no, I need my permit. I swear my permit.
Okay.
According to Castle, two deputies with the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department arrived at the Good Beach Lounge in Inglewood on Sunday morning and began beating a man Castle identified as Blake Anderson. This is Blake Anderson. He's a security guard at the Good Beach Lounge. Early Sunday morning, Deputy Rodriguez and his partner pulled up and began beating Blake. Castle wrote in a tweet alongside the clip. Anderson spoke alongside civil rights attorney Ben Crump in a press conference. Anderson recalled what happened on the night that left him with an eye injury. As I was doing my job, the police just brutally attacked me for no reason. So I asked them, what did I do? What did I do? And as I yell out, what did I do? They just slam my head and throw punches, Anderson said. So, the violence also aggravated an eye injury Anderson had been recovering from, prompting doctors to say the eye must be cosmetically removed and a prosthetic eye should be inserted, his sister said. Among the injuries Anderson sustained during the violent ambush are a dislocated shoulder and several hematomas around his head, his sister added. And the next situation ended with the victim being paid compensation of $200,000. The situation began when the woman approached her car and it was totaled. She went to the police for help, but they accused her of something she had not done.
For the moment where it was like, oh my God, I've lost control. It's over.
Yes, exactly when he told me to put my hands behind my back, and I did, and that's when everything went black.
And all this because no matter how much she tried to prove herself to the cops, they only accused her and call her a liar.
States on the
We will now return to the issue of her arrest, but let's start from the beginning. Yessie and her boyfriend show up at this spot around 9 p.m. The man you see in the video jumps in the car and crashes it before running away.
The windshield was just shattered, and I was just kind of
No
shocked.
idea what happened.
No, I didn't. Yeah, I was kind of shocked, and at that time there was some police officers on their bicycles, not too far from there, and we got them.
Is this your car, you said?
But here's what the couple didn't know. Half an hour ago, the police received a report of a hit and run with a pedestrian. Let's look at the map of the area. This is where Yessie's car was parked, and a little farther away the hit and run took place. But still, these places are quite a distance from each other. So when the police saw the broken windshield, nothing could make them change their minds.
I know that you're talking about.
That's the first thing the cop said to Yessie.
Your car was just involved in a hit and run collision where a pedestrian was hit. And don't make faces like you don't know what I'm talking. But listen to me.
Oh my God.
Listen
Okay.
to me. Leaving the scene of an injury accident is a felony. This isn't my first day. I know that you were driving and you were worried about it because you're drinking. If you
Well, I came
listen
to
to
get
me.
my cigarettes. You can ask the hi-fi security guard. Like,
Then how did your car have damage on your
I have
windshield?
no idea.
Okay.
I have no
listen to
idea.
me. Because of the nature of the incident and the injuries, if you continue to say we don't know that you're driving and you don't know what happened to your car, we're going to do DNA tests and all sorts of other
Absolutely,
things to
yes.
the car, and it's going to show that you were in the driver's seat. But the
It's a-
problem
it's
is,
a- listen.
As you can imagine, her boyfriend got it too.
I'm not going to listen to you because you're lying to me. The
Yeah,
problem
but
is,
it's
as you guys left, were involved in a collision, you
we did not.
panicked,
No, we did
you
not.
pulled over
No,
here.
we did not. No, we did not.
Okay.
You cannot pin that. You're not pinning that on us because that is
But
not.
you're not listening to me.
I'm listening to you.
You're not
saying that this vehicle
listen,
was involved.
Listen,
in
stop
a hit and
talking for
run.
a second. You're not listening to me.
Police officers refused to believe whatever arguments the couple gave them.
Let me show you the transactions. Let me show you the transactions.
I don't need to see the transactions.
Why? Why? Because it validates my truth?
No, there's evidence that you can't dispute.
That's not evidence about anything.
There's a person that hit the windshield.
Nobody hit the windshield.
Okay.
This car.
All right, I'm not going to argue with you, man.
They won't argue, but they will lie to him constantly.
I already know she was driving. I'm not stupid. We have witnesses and we have cameras. I'm trying to help protect you guys now because now you're lying to us. She has glass on her clothing like an explosion, like small shards of glass.
Did you have glass on your shirt?
No, not at all.
The footage from the body cam shows the cops shining flashlights on Yessie, and they claim to see glass on her.
If you look from the angle, there's little specks of it on her shirt.
Where?
And as I said earlier, there was nothing she could do to make them believe her and change their minds.
Said I didn't do this. That's all I could say, and yeah, I just wanted them to believe me.
They took her to the police station, and because they claimed there was glass on her clothes, that session says, she had to strip naked.
Pretty embarrassing and just humiliating.
Was that before or after they took your blood?
That was the first thing, and then they walked me out. They sat me down in this chair.
She asked to see the arrest warrant, but the officer refused to show it to her.
Okay, can I see that?
When we're done, I don't have time to waste you reading documents. I've served you, that's all I need to do. And if you don't put your arm out, you're gonna be strapped down. We don't want that. Put your arm out so we don't have to tie you down like an animal.
Plus, he misses her vein and then blames her for everything.
See, you made me miss by moving.
Here's what else the police missed or ignored in this video. The officers got this surveillance video which clearly shows everything that happened. A police officer went into a nearby building, talked to a security guard and asked to see his video.
The call came out at 10:48. So if we go back to like 10:40.
In the police report, this cop wrote that the video was unconvincing to him. You know very well that's not true, because the video shows everything clearly. The camera moves every 30 seconds, but the car is always in place. Police arrested Yessi for a traffic violation and refusing to stop at the scene of an accident, which resulted in injuries.
I couldn't believe it. I had cooperated. I had done everything that they asked me to. I guess the fact that they just wouldn't check the cameras.
A few days later, Yessi's attorney reviewed the video and sent it to the police, who pointed out the time the crime occurred. She was cleared of the charges, but the problem was that the next day the pictures of Yessi were in the news and all over the internet. Lawyers told Yessi that it would be too difficult to hold the cops accountable, but she decided to sue anyway.
To clear my name, and even for don't believe everything. I know everyone says that, but really you have no idea what that person in that mugshot really just went through.
If you didn't park in a spot with a surveillance video, I don't think that you're sitting here in front of me.
No.
I think there's a good chance you're in prison right now.
Right.
That's why she considers herself truly lucky.
My heart goes out to all those people that aren't able to be as lucky as I am. That's a hard thought.
I'm Investigator Dave Biscobing, ABC 15, Arizona.
Friends, even lawyers said Yessi had almost no chance, but she sued the cops for a year and eventually won the case. Not only did she clear her reputation, but she received the compensation of $200,000. This week I've often shown you how officials break the law, but today it's time to show you their children too. The man who didn't appear to stop at the stop signs all the way is the son of County Commissioner Bruce Adams. After checking his ID and finding that there was a valid warrant for his arrest, Adams rebukes the deputy and claims that the problem has already been taken care of. But then the situation begins to spiral out of control, and Adams' privileges come into full force.
I'm calling my parents.
Okay, you can call them. I'm going to put you in cuffs real quick.
I'm getting arrested. Apparently they say that there's a warrant out for my arrest, Mom, and there's not. But I'm out by Eastland. I'm getting arrested. Eastland. And they're arresting me right now. The cops are, Mom. Who else would arrest me? I'm going to jail. Mom, they are handcuffing me right now. I've asked them for the warrant, and they don't tell me anything about a search warrant. So, nothing. Not using anything, Mom. They're arresting me because they said there was a warrant for me.
Okay, I'm hanging the phone up.
No, I'm not kidding, Mom.
When Adams is arrested and put in the backseat of a police car, he continues to press the deputy sheriff about the warrant. He tries with all his might to prove that this is some kind of mistake and a big misunderstanding.
And my question is who... This is a joke. This is seriously the biggest joke I've ever heard of. When you turned on your lights, I knew there was some going on.
It was issued October 13th.
For what?
This year. That's when the warrant was issued.
For what?
It has some felony charges, burglary charges.
Dude, I've been to court for that. No, I've been to court for that.
Alright, listen to this officer.
Look that way real quick so I can sit down.
Well, if I've been to court, then why am I getting arrested?
I don't know. I don't know what all the court's purposes are for filing the warrant. All I know is there is a warrant, okay? So that's going to be up to you and the courts to be able to figure that out, all right? You want to know the charges?
Yeah, I do.
So it has 2 burglary charges listed, a theft charge, mischief.
That's all my old case.
3 charges of burglary of a vehicle, and criminal trespass.
Yeah, why is that floating up now?
Then a full list of charges against Adams is had in the video. But the best part comes a little later. The cops talk to the Adams' mother on the phone for a while, and then his father Bruce appears. All he had to do was pressure the cops to let his son go. It doesn't even surprise me that another corrupt man wants to use his power.
Where's Kenneth?
He's in jail. They took him.
You already took him to jail?
They took him to jail and I stayed here with the car.
Why?
For a warrant.
Who do I call to find out?
To find out the warrant?
You're a police officer. Tell me who I call to find out why he's in jail.
Hey, boss. Hey, so I got Bruce Adams here. Braden took Kenneth to jail on a warrant. Can I show Bruce the warrant? What's the protocol there? Yeah, he's pretty mad. I gotta be careful with this stuff, Bruce. You understand that? Okay. That's the warrant. Okay, so it says warrant status active, offense burglary, burglary, theft, criminal mischief, burglary of a vehicle, burglary of a vehicle, burglary
He's
of a
already
vehicle.
been to court over that.
Criminal trespass, normal 7th District
He's already
Court,
been to
Monticello.
court.
Bruce, we don't have anything to do with that. All we know is that the warrant issues a current. That the court issues a warrant. That's all we know.
Hell, he's been to court and been charged. He has a plea in abeyance on all that.
I don't know, Bruce. I have no idea.
Who knows?
The courts. The courts are the only ones who know.
I can't get to the court until Monday.
Right.
Because of a son of a false arrest.
You saw the warrant right there. I showed you the warrant.
He's been charged with that, and he has a plea in abeyance on all of it.
I should point out that the local authorities feel so all-powerful that they even interfere in the work of the police. Listen to the conversation between the sheriff and Bruce Adams and just wonder if such a conversation could have taken place between cops and regular people. Obviously, it's not possible.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to turn him loose.
I can't turn him loose, Bruce.
Who can?
Nobody can. He's been arrested for a warrant. The courts can.
And the warrant's false.
Huh? The warrant's not false.
You want me to sue the son of a county sheriff because he arrested my kid on a false warrant?
The warrant's right there.
Fortunately, the deputy didn't bend to these demands and even wrote in his report that he felt intimidated. And naturally, the cop pointed out that Bruce wanted to use his position to influence the arrest of his son. By the way, the warrant was cancelled after Adams Jr. produced the necessary documents, and Bruce Adams unfortunately still holds his position. Friends, post your opinions on today's videos, and this format I think we have a lot to discuss. I promise I'll read every comment, and I'll add all the links to the original videos in the pinned comment to this video.
Thanks for watching. I think there were very hot and interesting videos today. I will be grateful to you for your support, for subscribing, for your every like and every comment. Videos are released every day, so click on the bell to not miss. See you tomorrow.